Heavy infestation ahead. A juggernaut nearby? It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. The Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Hello, friend. You find me now amidst the bones of all I am, of the thing that mattered most to me in my too long life. You know, I wasn't sure it was possible to be less than a man, for I was a man once. This room was to be a shrine to one of my dearest friends, but now that shall never come to pass. Look around, and I will recount what was meant to be. I've made such a terrible mistake, you see. In a universe at its own throat, where every living thing works daily to keep body and soul together, there's not much appetite for history, for stories. The Laverian may not be a real place, a place you can reach out and touch, but to reality it was anchored, and reality demands a tithe. It takes coin to keep this place rest, this shrine to memory. And a savvy businessman I was not. To be less than a man is to be a fool, and fool I was. Did I never tell you of Dante? No, I suppose I didn't. I suppose I hadn't the fortitude. The entirety of the Laverian is shaped by the lack of him, though perhaps only in ways that I can see. Though, by definition, a weapon of war, Dante was, first and foremost, a student of history. And he was my friend. Truthfully, much of the Laverian would not exist were it not for that bold, two-fisted academician's devotion to both myself and the cause of better understanding our history and ourselves. It shames me to think of what he would have to say about what I have done to our shared endeavor. I do not know what possessed me in that moment. I have no need for money, or food, or shelter, or care. Perhaps I merely felt my time was done, that the past had served its use, and me along with it. Whatever the reason, I allowed myself an instant to feel my misery to be greater than my life's purpose. A momentary indulgence that may be paid by every future generation until the sun goes dark. I would give much for my friend to have been here. Dante and I, we tempered each other's unique compulsions. You would have liked Dante, I feel. His end began, as it did for so many souls, with the Entrati family. The patriarch of that benighted family had fallen into decadence and disrepute, his name sullied by controversy and implications of madness. Then an erstwhile associate of mine, a gentleman by the name of Lloyd, and Master Entrati's man for more than a lifetime, well, vanished. Lloyd, his master, and his entire lineage, just gone. There were rumours, of course. Master Entrati was known at that time for outlandish claims and questionable science relating to voices he was hearing, I believe. Gods from beyond the veil and whatnot. After the disappearances, Dante, never one to let a good mystery go, insisted on infiltrating the Entrati manse and learning the truth for himself. I, however, being more familiar with the confidential details of Master Entrati's interests, urged him otherwise. I suppose you wonder why I would do such a thing if I believed Master Entrati to be fit for little more than the asylum. Lloyd was, as I said, a dear friend. We spoke often. His last missive to me was a simple one. We end as we began. As a student of history and its occult apocrypha, I know the terrible import of those words, and so I cautioned Dante to remain by my side. He promised to do so, then did otherwise, and I never saw him again. Perhaps I was not so deft at tempering him as he was of me, and that, I suppose, was my first great failing, the parent of this second and most final one. I imagine you surmised why I have summoned you here. To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve, not me, not this shadow of a man I once was, but to keep this monument to history alive, so that future generations may learn from it and never repeat our most shameful mistakes. Granham's obsession with that bygone age demands pieces of such. Ironic, really, that one man's interest in history serves only to strip an edifice whose singular purpose was to protect it. But there remains one slim hope: the sourcing of artifacts from places other than the Laverian, sourced by you at my direction. Help me, friend. Help me, that my one great and final mistake not be the error that turns our collective history and the work of lifetimes to a single miserable use, making a rich man richer.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship, and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board. In Ordis's experience, animals do not eat so much as reload.
Tenno, if there was ever a time to find artifacts to donate to my plight, now would be that time. If I can't pay Parvo's Granum soon, I'll lose the Leverian and all the knowledge stored within.
Systems up. You'll need the correct docket to open an arterial conduit. Start looking. Also, the conduits share the same technology that makes keeping so burdensome. I do regret him that now. Docket. Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching glyph. The Murmur have captured the dockets you need. Beware. The Groslings have a particular appetite for dockets. That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out. A Grosling! It'll certainly have a docket, but it might also have the final chapter to that book I was reading.
If I ever see that grimoire, I'm gonna bolt. You gotta understand, it's a predator.
With a little luck, I was able to reverse the conduit's burden. Can you feel the difference?
This associate of yours seems uniquely resourceful. If they could be convinced to do my bidding, things would become much easier for you.
I do understand, Mr. Granum. My associate is a friend performing a favor. To earn my friend's favor, you first have to learn compassion and empathy.
New conduit's active. Time to start looking for dockets. Docket verified. Protect the conduit until the transfer arrives. Legacy security protocols dictate that a necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire. A Grusling has appeared. Hooray! Eyes and ears open. The system thinks you're hostile and will do everything in its power to destroy the conduit to thwart you. A new set of conduits is opening. Up for another round? You're on. Conduit online. Let us hope this one has what Drusus needs. In your vicinity. How are your systems? Feel a boost? You should. I just reversed that burden's effects. Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromancs. You are fighting admirably so far. Think you can handle another set of conduits? Here we go again. It's time. Come on over. One must make the best of things. Fibonacci cheats at Comey, you know. He thinks I haven't noticed. Inferior human brain and all that. I know what it must have cost you to bring me these. Oh, no matter. We truly have very good Tenno. My Albrecht did his best to prepare the stockrooms for your arrival. Oh, I'll just pop off and I cannot lie, Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of Warframes. The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved consequences of that act. Dante, though. In his company, I felt no such anxiety. He was warm, earnest, literate. I'll just put the company is always welcome down here. Tenno, our work goes on.
Come, come! Eyes front, we begin! The enemy does not sleep, Operator. Indeed.
Hey, buddy! I may not be able to see it blue no more, but it makes... Take that one! Oh, no, that one! Or...
I was thinking, maybe what you need? How long someone has to live to get his hands on this much stuff? Let's crack that thing. Got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs. The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals, that'll help you zero in on them. Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell, so be ready. Security's freaking out! The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out the uglies around the entrance. Are slowing us down. Find him, smash him. Damn Netromites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out. didn't want anyone in here. I want to know why. I wonder what Albrecht planned on doing with that.
Let's at least pretend this mess can still work.
Check your inbox, operator. Maybe Ordis will get a message someday.
I hope these interest you. Curious.
What can we do to help your journey? We are honored to help.
My friend, without Dante, I need an associate to bring me the goods Parvos demands. To convey the gravity of my situation, I've relayed my comms with that Corpus Robber Baron to your ship Cephalon. I trust you can and will be that associate for me.
Arterial conduits. Albrecht's interlab transport and storage system for high-value goods and materials. If you can get them working, you should be able to find what Drusus needs. And more.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
The Murmur have captured the dockets you need. Be aware, the Gruslings have a particular appetite for dockets. A docket? Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching glyph. Grusling detected. That little monster will have a docket. That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out. When you hear beeping, you know something explosive is coming your way. Legacy security protocols dictate that a necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire.
My associate will have your goods imminently, but I must ask, why do you seek these mementos from Albrecht Entrati?
Drusus, you and I are not so different in this regard. I desire knowledge. Any wayward item that crossed his path may offer him insights.
What do you say, Tenno? Once more under the breach? Conduit activated. Explosive necromechs incoming. Stop them! Explosive necromech coming for that conduit. Put it down. Oh, great. Gruzzling in your area.
Papa left some bad things behind. That book's one of them. Listen, it's not you. It's wearing your skin, but it's not you. Kill it! It's not dead. You have to kill them. The smell of it. Understand? Okay, now's your chance. Destroy the book! but then you killed it. So, I guess you did okay.
You are fighting admirably so far. Think you can handle another set of conduits? You're on. Docket verified. Protect the conduit until the transfer arrives. Gruzzling nearby. That thieving freak is certain to have it done. Eyes and ears open. The system thinks you're hostile and will do everything in its power to destroy the conduit to thwart you. A new set of conduits is opening. Up for another round? Conduits up! Seems I still have limited control of the conduit systems. I've converted this conduit's burden to a blessing. Ugh. Grozzling. For whatever reason, those little horrors eat dockets as if they were sugared biscuits. A conduit failsafe. An emergency off switch for the conduit's negative burdens. A fortuitous find. Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs.